Hi, this is Carlee Wood and Mike Gross with rockinguitarlessons.com or rockinguitarlessons1 at YouTube. We're going to play Drive by Incubus. We're going to do the whole song and then show you a couple parts of it after we're done.
With the verse section of the guitar.
Right, the verse, sorry. And you go ahead and take it.
Well, yeah, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Like you said, we're going to do the whole song. And I'm just going to jam, improv some stuff over it, and then either her or I or both of us will explain I think, the 4 chords that are in the verses of this. So let's do it, Car.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
A little bit out of tune. We're going to have to do something about this thing. I think I was told because when you drop your guitar and the strings hit on the ground and they get an indentation in them, it makes it sound like your intonation is out. So you'll be in tune down here, and as you work your way up the neck, I thought the neck was out of adjustment. So we need to change the strings, and that should fix the problem. But we were just jamming that. We haven't jammed that in what, years? Just like the last lesson we did?
Yeah. But
it's cool, man. So we're going to show you guys the first 4 chords. First one's a E minor 7. I like how they hit that high E ring through all of it, you know? I like that.
I let
all the notes.
I let every string ring out on that first chord, definitely.
Beauteous. Alright, so to explain it, first finger 7A, third finger 9D, open G, middle finger 8B, and you got to open high E and the low E. But the way, I think we do this the same way, I go like, or are you just going?
I have a really thin pick, so.
Okay, so we're doing it the same way. So E, A, and then strum all 6 or 5. You don't have to be so meticulous. When it's strumming, you can watch the same guitar player 2 concerts in a row back to back, and he may strum it different the second time. So we want to give you the basic strum feel. And what's important is that your chord changes land in the right spots, and then you have the basic feel of the strum. Do do da 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 do da do do.
Very groovy song. It's very easy to do.
Yeah. So that's what they call percussive playing. So if your feel's there, that's really what counts. If you're changing it a tiny little bit and it's feeling right, then roll with it. It's fine. Okay, I gotta think about how to explain this one, you guys. So E, A, strum, and then a up is how I'm doing it. How are you doing that, Cor? Okay, we're, you know, like father like daughter. We're doing it the same way. I didn't know. Okay, so, or I might be doing it up and you might be doing it up down, but. Okay, then we have an E minor 9 or E minor 6. E minor 6. And it's middle finger. This is a beautiful chord too, all of these. Middle finger 7A, first finger 5D. It's an inverted power chord basically. I mean, for small fingers, I'm surprised you're getting these chords. Third finger 7G, pinky 7B. A lot of jazz players use these. That's basically how you're strumming that one. Because that one's a different strum on that second chord. Right, okay. Like that, right?
Or actually, I think on the third one you're going to want to switch to your third chord.
So, like I'll hit the A, and then the chord, and then I think up after. It's tricky, you guys. You'll see. The little things are tricky in this.
You're going to be jumping from the next chord fairly fast, but once you, play it slow. You don't have to be playing it at a fast speed. I've learned the easiest way for me after 15 years. When you're learning a song, play it slow. Play it very slow, and just slowly build yourself up. It's like, you know, building up to your run, building up some momentum, because you want to make sure you're playing it right. You want to make sure you're strumming it right, because if you practice sloppy, you're going to be sloppy.
She's not lying. I remember her doing this, and they're just good habits, you know. One thing you could do is, because if your left hand fingers, or your right hand, if you're a left-handed player, if your fretting hand fingers aren't changing the chords fast enough, then your strum hand's irrelevant. So the smart thing to do is to go and see how fast you can land the next chord. Subgroup it, you know. And same thing here. Now your chords are in placement. So if you can't do that yet, your strum hand's really not gonna. It's not gonna be super helpful until those chord changes there. But this is the type of stuff Carlee would do as a kid, you know, when she was playing. And I tell all my students that too. Get comfortable with that. You follow what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah.
And then take chord 2 and 3 and do the same thing. It's a C major 7 there, by the way. Cool chord. So let's jump back here on the transition. We're going. Let's see.
I would actually, to make it easier from that jump, because that one's your shortest time that's your hardest chord actually, is this one. So I would actually strum it 2 times, like you're actually strumming it in between.
Yeah.
That's, for me, it's more of
jumpy.
in between.
It's jumpy.
Exactly.
It's kind of like the funky skanks.
Oh, you got funky skanks?
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Very jazzy, R&B jazz. That's what I love about Incubus. Their chords are always like, I don't know. They don't just play your standard chords. Not very often. So on this one, me and Carlee are probably somewhat close on the way we're playing it. 3A, 5D. There's your C5 power chord. Middle finger 4G, pinky 5B. And like we said earlier, you're getting all these strings except the E on this one. Your root is off the A string. And check them individually. May sound silly, but if your pinky's doing this, it'll still sound good, but it sounds better when you have both those strings, the same note. They're both E's. That's part of the sound of this song. So we have A chord, and then the funky skank again. Right. So on this one, the cool thing is, and Carlee's right, the second chord will probably give you the most trouble. But on this one, your third finger pinky stay. Don't lift it up.
Leave your ring and your pinky.
You do that, right?
Yes, I leave those there. This next chord is your easiest chord in the whole song. All you're gonna have to do.
Yeah, go ahead and explain.
Lift that index finger off, lift that middle finger off, and put your middle finger on the E string on the 5th fret. Right. And there you have.
Cool sound.
All of them. Okay, so your E and your A are the same. Exactly.
They're all same notes.
I love that.
Yeah. A, G, G, E, E. But anyways, finish this.
Sounds great. So I mean, honestly, your second chord is going to be your most challenging, and once you got that, this song will not beat you. You'll beat the song, and you'll be playing it all day long. So just do it slow because you want your transitions to be smooth.
Right.
I mean, it's jazz, smooth jazz. You got to do it.
Right.
So go back to you, actually.
Well, I guess that's it if that's all the parts we're going to show them for this. But when it does change, it just goes back to the C major 7, and you go from that to this chord here.
Right.
So
when you choose water over wine.
And that's our vocal lesson for the day, too. Wine. You drink wine and then you can sing it like that. So, but anyways, those two chords will transition back and forth. What's up, Jeremy? Nelson? I need to let you know to check out some of these lessons, brother. We can do a beatbox jam and do some of the old Signal Head or what was
our old band, Better Off Naked.
Old, yeah, Bon. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in with us today. Carlee she has to leave for now, but she will be back to do some more lessons. She'll be doing some by herself soon. But I'm having a good time just jamming these with my daughter because we used to do this all the time. And now we get to bring it to you guys. And I want you to see music is fun, music is stress relief, and keeps kids out of trouble. Carlee never got in trouble.
Not me.
Ever, man. Ever. Maybe once in her 20 years.
My entire life.
Because she plays music. No, but actually, this is her passion as well as it is mine. And you saw my daughter Sadie, who sings and plays, who's really shy. Carlee's not shy at all. Well, she kind of acts like it sometimes, but she's been the front man of a band, front woman of the band many a times. My son Christian, he's going to do some stuff. So I want you to see, my kids were raised on music and the most important band of all, which is...
Signal Ahead.
No. Well, that's important, but...
My band.
What's on the wall behind you?
This is...
What did I raise you guys on?
He wants to debate right now. He wants to debate right now.
What did I raise you on?
The Beatles, of course.
I have video of her on my lap when she was probably 4 years old, playing drums, and I was telling her about the Beatles. I forget what I said about it.
He goes, "Oh, Carlee, this is the Beatles," and I go, "No, Daddy, it's the Beatles."
Who's this guy? And I was like, Paul McCartney, and you know, you got God, and then you got Paul McCartney. That's like how it goes.
That's the order. Proper order.
You know, Paul's the man.
Want to jam this out for now?
Yeah, we'll jam it out. Well, let's give them the website, rockinguitarlessons.com. That's coming in June or July of 2012. Be patient, it is coming. I'm excited. Nate, thank you once again for running the video. And the YouTube channel is youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. If you're not a current subscriber, go subscribe. And boy, is this a long lesson, but we hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted you to hear what some of the skills my daughter has here too. So, all right, let's jam it out.